Hello, hi, and welcome back. Look at me. I have bangs now. Technically, they're not the cutest looking right now. I mean, I know they look like a fucking tumbleweed, but I promise you, when I actually do them properly, they actually look cute. And actually, you know what? I don't mind them too much. It's not just because I went to the gym. You guys know me, okay? I've been getting back into the gym, and I just got back not that long ago. So now I'm here chilling. I know it may look like I'm drinking a nice cup of tea or a nice cup of coffee. It is like what, like 9 p.m. right now. I am not drinking either of those right now, okay? I'm actually drinking my protein shake. And I just put it in here because I just didn't, I didn't want to like give a shout out to a brand that doesn't sponsor me. So my protein shake is just in here. I just dumped it in here. Plus it looks more aesthetic. There's nothing better than a girl in front of her bookshelf with a mug, okay? That's just like, they just go together, you know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, I got bangs, or as I like to tell people, I officially got banged. Okay, I officially am a part of the club, okay? And it's very hot. It's hot under here. My forehead's been sweaty. Earlier today, I had my hair all the way down. It was just so hot. It was such a cloudy day today, and for whatever reason, it was just so freaking hot. Ugh, I was over it, you know what? But the bangs are cute, and I'm obsessed with them, okay? I'm obsessed with them. Also, yeah, I went to the gym with makeup, but I didn't go with my lashes on. My lashes, I took them off before going, and then I came back, set up this to do this video, and I put them back on. The dedication, okay? The dedication. Also, yes, I have a squishmallow here because I'm trying to get cozied up, okay? So anyways, so I basically went on my Instagram, and I basically had you guys send me anonymous questions or just messages, okay? Doesn't have to be questions. Some of them I think might be questions. I don't know yet. I haven't exactly read through them. I read like one of them, and it kind of felt very personal, so I was like, I don't know if I should just like find out who this person is and maybe talk to them, because I'm like, do you need to talk to someone? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it was kind of that type of personal. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to find out who that person is later, and I'm just going to reach out to them myself because I want to make sure they're okay. But anyways, so what I basically did, right? You guys have seen, well, if you guys have seen, those of you who have been here for a long time, I used to basically do like Q&A videos, and I would basically just post it on Instagram stories, and I would post like the questions, like ask me anything you guys want and I'll answer them, on my YouTube channel. And so I would basically just get them, and then I would screenshot them or write them down on a notebook or something, and I would basically just read them off, answer them to you guys right here. And I wanted to do it a little bit differently, okay? I wanted to do it a little bit differently, I'm not gonna lie here. So what I wanted to do is I basically went on this, like, I know it's kind of like AI, and I know we don't support AI, okay? Trust me, I myself don't, but I've used it, and I know a lot of people have too, okay? So basically, I basically took the text from the messages and put them on this like AI thing, and so now it basically is gonna read them out loud to me. I have not read through the questions yet. All I did was copy and paste without looking at what the question or what the message is even saying. So it's like I don't fully know what you guys asked me or what you guys sent me, because I didn't really pay attention to it. All I knew was copy and paste, put it over here, AI is gonna read it to me. And so yeah, and I even chose a very, very sexy voice for this video, okay? Because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do myself that favor. If I'm gonna have AI read to me, at least make him sexy, you know what I mean? And if you're wondering what he sounds like, this is what he sounds like.
Daddy's home.
Yep, okay, so if that's your cup of tea, all right, or in this case, your cup of protein shake, then buckle up because we might get spicy today, all right? There's a fucking hair in my protein shake. I don't want it anymore. So that is basically the little rundown of how I'm going to be doing these videos, because obviously I'm going to be doing more of these videos if, you know, it goes well. And so yeah, just so you guys know, next time I do one of these videos, I'm not going to explain this much because I know we're already like about 6 minutes into this intro, and we need to get into these messages because I'm kind of excited, but at the same time, I know my audience, and my audience can sometimes scare me, okay? And I'm not just talking about my YouTube audience. I'm talking about my audience all over the platforms, okay? I'm all over the internet, in case you guys don't know this, okay? So let's get started.
How do you get over someone, FR?
How do I get over someone? By getting under someone else, is what I always say. Honestly though, like being genuine, by the way, all these like personal, I guess, questions, because I feel like the person who asked me this probably wants like a legit answer, like they're probably trying to get over someone and I'm over here like fucking around as I usually do. I'm not always gonna be very like serious with my answers. I kind of just like to mess around sometimes, but some cases I will go ahead and answer, especially if I kind of relate to them, okay? So how I get over someone, honestly, that's kind of a tricky one because I've had to do that throughout the year a lot. And it kind of sucks, especially when it's like the first week of trying to get over someone, whether it's a breakup or whether it's just like someone that you liked and it's like it's not working out. I think I need to just stop pursuing this person, which is, you know, a very common thing as well, especially with me as well. Personally, I mean, I don't know, I try to really distract myself from the thought of them, like, you know what I mean? Like if I love to, for example, if I like going to the gym, clearly, if I like reading books, if I like watching my favorite TV show or whatever, you know, things that won't necessarily remind me of them, you know what I mean? If you're someone who like you were going out with this person and you were like, you know what, we had a good time, we would go on picnics, we would always cook together, we would always go shopping together, maybe avoid doing those things at the start until you kind of start feeling like, you know what, I'm not really thinking about them anymore. Now I can go do these things like I normally would, okay? But if it's things that don't remind you of them, like reading, gaming, anything like that, things that you guys didn't do together, I think that's probably one of the best ways to get over them, is to just do something that doesn't remind you of them.
What is something that you require to have in a relationship?
Something required? Ooh, okay. Wow. Lots and lots of cash. Zelled to me, PayPal to me, and a convertible. No, personally, I mean, I don't know. I'm pansexual, so for me, it's a very big deal with how the person kind of is personality wise. Like that's kind of what I care so much more about. Like personally, I like quality time. I like when people are just kind of there for me. I also like when the other person is reaching out to me as much as I reach out to them, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, if you're the one who's always reaching out to them, are they really worth it, you know what I mean? Because if it were the other way around, where they were always the ones reaching out to you, but if you never reached out to them, they're gonna get tired of you and they're just gonna move on, you know what I mean? So I kind of like quality, you know, quality time with each other, being there for each other, checking in on each other, you know what I mean? I mean, that's something that I always do. So, you know, I would say that's a big requirement. Is there any other requirement? I would say somebody who can just lift me up like a rag doll. Definitely that right there.
I love to see my good girl so happy. Are you happy, Riley?
Yeah. God. I'm afraid that my Twitter men have made it over to my YouTube channel. That is not a good sign, okay? Boys, I thought I told you guys to stay over there, okay? You guys are not supposed to be crossing platforms. Jeez.
Don't ask how I know, but you got a fan.
A fan? In what context are we talking here? Are we talking like secret admirer fan? Are we talking somebody who's been watching my videos for a long time and is subscribed? Or are we talking just someone who likes what they see and they're willing to give cash tips? Or Zelle or PayPal? You guys already heard me list the options earlier. Also, I feel like I know who this was. Like, I feel like I know who sent this. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I almost want to ask him, but I don't, because I don't want him to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I have a feeling this is Chris. Chris, is this you? Please answer me if this is you, okay? God damn. If it's not you, Chris, then I'm sorry. And, you know, I love you. But I figured it was you for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Who's your sneaky link? Be honest.
You're dead.
Every time I see Riley, I can't stop thinking that her feet must smell amazing.
My feet? I don't know if y'all heard anything earlier what I said, but I basically admitted to you guys that I just went to the gym, right? My feet right now, I fear look facing down because I just feel like my feet smell so bad. I don't know what it is. I can always just smell my own sweat and it grosses me out, you know what I mean? Like, when I have stinky feet, I can fucking smell that shit from a mile away. And it's my own feet. I don't know how that makes sense, but I mean, unless if that's what you're into, then, like, you know, then maybe my feet will probably smell good. But shit, I don't know. If you want to take a good whiff though, I can list you the options again: cash, Zelle, or PayPal, and I can let you have a big old 3-second sniff, big old inhale if you want to. But yeah, the other day I was told that I have really pretty feet, but to be fair, these were my Twitter men, so you know. Yeah, I got my first compliment on my feet. So I'm noticing people be liking my feet, and I'm the only one who looks at my feet, and I'm just like, these are disgusting. I don't think anyone would ever pay for this. But I mean, hey, if you're willing to, then I'm willing to cooperate. It's called business, baby.
For someone who reads a lot of books, you're kind of a bimbo.
Hold on, excuse me really quick. Do you not see the kind of books I have behind me? You don't see the type of books I have behind me? This is not literature, okay? This is cliterature. You think I'm supposed to become smart from reading this? Okay, just look at this. Do you guys genuinely think that I'm supposed to become a really smart, knowledgeable person from reading this? I mean, just ask yourself. Does that make sense? Does that sound right? Reading this does not make me a smart person, okay? It makes me very, very horny, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm now a smart person. If I'm dumb, it's because I'm dumb, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. I just love reading because it's, you know, I fucking love reading, but the fact that I read does not make me any smarter. Trust me, it really doesn't, okay? Alright, I'm done. You guys clearly did scare me a little bit towards the end there. I figured you guys were. But yeah, if any of you want to send me any kind of money, because your girl's definitely broke, okay? You know, if you want to take a big old snort at my foot, or if you just, you know, if you're my biggest fan, whatever you claim to be, you know, y'all can, again, cash, Zelle, PayPal, just message me, for the options, okay? Jesus Christ. I gotta fucking go because I don't know what the fuck happened here. Thanks for entertaining me tonight. I hope I entertained you guys. And I will see you guys fucking next time, okay? Subscribe, like it, share, all that stuff. Listen to the podcast, okay? And I'll see you guys next time. Jesus Christ.